Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. That is the the Gian. Been trying to make this suit work, and I think I kind of got it down for this match. The Gian is a 450 cost, almost just strictly melee oriented suit. It's got some range options, but this suit is pretty much just extreme melee damage and nothing else. It's not very good at much else. I really wish they would buff this thing a little bit more. But for one, it has really, really high melee damage. But it's only precise. It's really precise. Although there's some benefits with some of its moves. Its needle missiles take almost an entire clip of it to stun somebody. And then it's got mines, which those mines are they're slow. They're slow, and if you're too close to somebody, like if you're trying to use it to stun somebody, which it's its only form of instant like stagger it has, besides its melee. If you're too close to somebody when it goes off, then you get stunned as well. So you kind of screw yourself there too. So really, you kind of have to play very carefully with this suit, but you have to play also like aggressive. Here it's like, okay, there's three guys here, they're kind of distracted, I'm gonna rush in and see what I can do, because I'm McGeehan. Playing with some friends on a custom match, which you see me doing the right side melee with this move, which the right side pokes is its farthest reaching move it has besides its downswing. I don't do the downswing because it's too slow, and yeah, I just use the right swing because it pokes out the farthest, and then second that with its left swing. Neutral swing can reach out pretty far, but not as far as just the big old straight poke. I don't distance myself got it, and got Gendry, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this counter off and kill the Marasai, which, whew, and then I should have dodge rolled, and it's gonna get hit by the Gundam, but me and James are gonna tag team him up a little bit after I kill this support real quick. Alright, back to the Gundam. Oh, also, it also has really weak legs. Like, I had to put, I think, might have been the level 3 parts on it, I believe. Because, you can get shot like once, if just with the basic Gian, and just lose your legs just instantly. Very weak legs. Doesn't have force injectors at all. It has a dodge roll, which is useful, but beyond that, you're kind of just fucked, to say the least. It's definitely a suit, like, there's so many better melee suits out there, but this suit can one combo like a lot of suits in this game, even generals. And I guess it's the one, probably why they don't buff it, because they're scared if they give it something like force injectors, it can actually just straight up just kill people. I think they'll be fine with giving it something, giving it a shield, which it doesn't have a shield either. For some fucking reason, even though literally every game it's in, maybe not literally every game, but, like in Maxi Boost on, or just the Gundam Versus series in general, it has a fucking functional shield. Except for in this game. This game is just, trying to poke him. I'm going to go ahead and do my downswing. It's safe to do so. I'll only do my downswing when it's safe for me to get it off. And if you saw there, the right swing is the one that hits low. So you want to hit somebody on the ground with it. I use it if I want to get a quick damage off. If I want more damage, you go for the neutral swing. But since I was getting fired at by Ginger, just had to get a quick poke in there. Marasai thought he can beat me in melee priority. That's cute. Do a good old dodge roll. And me and this Gan Eos, we're going to be double team this guy. He's a player. Like, he helped me a lot in some of these combos. Like, we just fuck up this Marasai. Get him in a nice stun lock. Keep on poking him. Yeah. Just fucking keep him standing still. And eventually I die. So, this could work really great with a second suit with it. Which I kind of wish it would work great as a suit by itself, but it's really good for just going after supports. making them scared shitless whenever it arrives, because it doesn't even have to do a full combo a support. It can just fuck it up in like 2 hits. You'll see like later in this match, I believe like near the end of it. It's devastating against supports, and they're actually slow enough to where your mind can actually hit them. Unfortunately, this match wasn't like a super serious match in a way. Also, watch this Marisai where this is gonna be some latency problems here. Use dodge roll. Clearly moved out of the way of his his heavy stagger, his heat rod, sea serpent. My bad, the sea serpent. He's gonna get it anyway. That's just Gundam Battle Operation 2, unfortunately. And it's usually why I don't play melee suits that often, because usually when I get close to somebody that can do that, it ends up not being in my favor. I'm trying to go around, hoping. I think that's James. Yeah, James can provide enough distraction. And I go stupid here, where I don't realize the Marisai's behind that building, even though he's clearly behind that building. Literally right behind that building. Oh, it's probably because he was looking away. He's going to get another stagger on me. He was looking away, and I was like, okay, so I'm going to rush forward. And then he quickly turned around and got his stagger off on me and killed me. But, that's just the life again, main. I'm not a main, but... and also, Honey was, bothering, Taru and Fruity. He was picking the, he picked the Ifrit Noct and would just stand near them and have their, have the jamming going on, which jamming freaks out a lot of people because they see it there's an Ifrit around, but they don't know where it's at exactly. So they're just constantly looking around for the for Honey. But it seems now we're doing a full-on push. So while they're in the back there shooting at them, I will go ahead and push the front line, make them retreat even more. Fortunately, there's Gendry there in his support, which let's just run up on him. Nothing to stop us. Ooh, could have got countered there. That left swing, my bad. The left swing's really quick. You can avoid a tackle if you're fast enough. And poor Gendry's going to get, looks like, double teamed here. Oh man, I remember when that suit had the Gelgu ground type. No, not the Gelgu ground type. The full armor ground type had a dodge roll for some reason. It just made no fucking sense why it did. Good thing they got rid of it. And yeah, just fuck up this Gundam in a combo. If you want to get the fastest possible combo, left, right, left. I think that left, the right, god damn, getting confused here. The right swing can do good leg damage too. But yeah, I only save up the downswing when I know it's safe to use it, or against, if I really want somebody dead immediately. If they don't have a dodge roll either. If I know they have a dodge roll. Oh, there's a 2-hit, by the way. Yeah, he's just fucking dead, near full health. If I know they have a dodge roll, I don't go for the downswing. If I know they expended it, then I'll go ahead and do the downswing. Because I believe he did it. And, here we go. You're down, and, that was half his health in a few hits. But, we couldn't follow up because, the round was over. And, mission complete, and we'll see what's going on here. Ugly paint scheme. Hey, top individual, top damage, and top diversions. Makes sense because I was up in the front line with the suit. I was not caring for my safety at all in first place, 8-3. Pretty nice match with the Gan. Unfortunately, that's going to be almost the only good match I had with the Gan, because that match was there's a lot of things going against Gendry and Honey there. Didn't have much of a front line. The support and Gendry would stick together, but then they would get teamed up on because there's only 2 there. Then the Gundam would show up, and then he would get killed. Then the Marisai would show up. You ever watch that one video where the guy slapping everybody at the party? He slapped the kid, and the parents like, hey, you can't do that. He slaps her, slaps the dad, slaps the dog. That's what that was. I do think they need to buff the Gan at least. I think at least they need to give it a shield. At least. I can make do with the leg armor being absolute poo-poo garbage. But it makes no sense why this thing doesn't have a shield when it shows it using it as a shield, and in most media it uses as a shield along with a weapon. Even even in the in game, it says it's a shield. But it's kind of like the Hama Hama, where that thing actually blocks shit. And in this game, it's like, yeah, what's a shield? I think they at least need to give that to the Gan, just so it can help it push up. Maybe they can make it to where it's boosting and hold the shield up in front of it, kind of like how the R Jarja can you do its shoulder. They'll move up in front of it and block shots coming at it, and it has like level 3 shoulder buffers. So it's kind of it's kind of like a pseudo shield when it's rushing forward. Could do something like that with the Gan, make it nice. Maybe give the needles more stun power. I think that would definitely help it out. I think they even buffed it to where it could do that. I knew they did give it a buff, boost related. I think it takes like less consumption of your boost whenever you initially start boosting, which I guess is nice, but that doesn't really help the Gan all too much because other raid types got that too. But if you're very careful with the Gan and you have a really good team, then the Gan can work really great, especially if you know what your moves can do. Because you saw me using the right swing. God damn it, the left swing. The left swing, because that's your farthest reaching swing, and it's also a poke. It's also got a decent hitbox attached to it. It's not as super precise as the other ones. And then your left swing hits low. You can hit people on the ground with it. Your neutral swing is on the slower side, but it does more damage. So perhaps if somebody did their dodge roll, you can run up to him, do your neutral swing first. And you saw me in that match. I would do left, right, left, because that's just quick. It's quick and easy, and sometimes you can get 2 hits in before somebody does a dodge roll. Don't ever try and go for a downswing on somebody unless you know they did their dodge roll. Always assume they have the boost ready. So, or unless it's a suit that doesn't have a dodge roll, then just be careful. Be careful what they might tackle. Also, the neutral swing can hit from the ground too. Forgot about that. I think I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, if you want to go for more damage than speed, then use the neutral swing on the ground. And then downswing. Downswing can hit a lot of thicker targets on the ground. But good luck trying to hit like a GM while it's laying down. You probably hit a shield. But unless they're kind of elevated by the ground, like let's say you're on impact site and they're on a hill or something, you can hit them and do some damage. That's the only time you can do a downswing on somebody on the ground. Or you're fighting a fucking Zamel or a Zoc. But yeah, to be in this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And type up in the comment section what you feel about the Gian. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I really love the Gian as a suit. I actually have a figure of it. The what's it called? The anime line, the ANIME line. Has all the dots between the letters. It's a really cool action figure. I really like it. Have it nice and posed like it's a knight, which I guess that's kind of what it was going for in design wise. I like that it's got a pickle hobby too on its head, little spike it has. I think that's what it's called. If you ever know, if you know World War I helmets, that's what the Germans would have in the early part of World War I. The pickle hobby. Yeah, I really love it design wise. Unfortunate though, in this game, it's kind of on the lesser side. There are plenty, if you want to be a melee raid, there are plenty of other suits in this game that are way better. Like the Striker Custom, and or there's even generals. Like if you want to do the Zogok, you can do the Zogok. If you really want to, the Gian it can put in work, but it's just so specific what has to happen for it to work. Maybe you might want to play it with a teammate. That can make it work. It's just so unfortunate that there's so many things that are wrong with it. I really wish they would buff it. Just give it a shield, man. Come on, Bandai. Just a shield. It doesn't have to be like a super high HP It's not going to be like the GPO2 shield. And if it gets destroyed, then that's fine too. You can make it look destroyed, but it can still fire its weapons, like with the guard custom and the Dullahan. Just do it, man. Come on. But yeah, with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.